So, I mean, I don't know, I guess, what's up with y'all? Something to really talk about, while the blood moon runs out. I would like to get rid of the sand that's kind of creating a nuisance right now, but can't really do that right now. And the blood moon does not let you fast forward the night with sleep. So we just kind of have to wait for a few more minutes here. Who is calling me right now? There's too many things blocking the door right now. Who's calling me? Oh, scam call. Sorry, y'all. Trying to block this door, but I've misplaced the block, so now everything is like, it's barricaded, but it's like right on the door. I can't even kill anything enough. I can't kill enough quick enough to actually block the door. Real annoying. There we go. Okay, I got it. But yeah, we'll just wait here while the blood moon runs its course. So, what is there to do now? I do need to take a picture of the forest house and I'll just move it over to the other forest. I don't know if I'll necessarily move the chests over there because those chests are quite useful. So I think I would move them to the desert. I'm not going to expand this house anymore. It doesn't need to be any bigger than it already is. So that's fine. After that, I guess we'll work on boss progression. We can start preparing for the giant clam. Then the next one, maybe. Then also magic storage. Now, unfortunately, we don't really get anything directly from setting up all of these pylons, so it is kind of a bit of a chore just to do it. Set up everything for 2 hours and not really get anything out of it. Obviously we get the ability to travel easier, kind of our payment, but we don't really get anything directly from, we don't get like a piece of loot or something like that. We could find a way to toggle or just disable the blood moon, or even just an easier way to deal with the blood moon. That would be great. There's way too many enemies to do anything with. Even all the stuff we get, like, we keep getting all the same stuff, so we just sell it or throw it in the trash. So yeah, if we can get, like, better weapons to deal with that, or a way to toggle that on and off, that would be awesome. throw away my glass? You mean to do that? Yeah, I think I did. Alright, we're gonna have to get some more sand really quick. Some more glass. There's another sandstorm, of course. Traveling Merchant is back. The guide should be back soon as well. Hopefully, the demolitionist or the merchant will actually sell me the pylon. Not really sure why they didn't last time. My only real guess is that there has to be more than 2 villagers there for some reason. Here there's only 2 though. There's only the zoologist and the oracle, so I don't really know why there would have to be more than 2. And this one, not that one. I guess somebody could just not be happy enough. I noticed the merchant did specifically mention the desert, and the demolitionist didn't. So I guess it could be possible that the demolitionist just isn't happy enough for the desert. Which in that case, I don't really know what I'm going to do. Seems like everybody else pretty explicitly likes their biome. Except for the demolitionist. So I don't really know where we would put him, you know, and switch out. I don't know who we would switch out in favor of him. Yeah, no pylon. Still no pylon. Okay. What about you? Getting this place to myself, I greatly appreciate it. Okay. So I guess you don't mind the desert either? Maybe? So, in that case, who could we switch out to move to the desert? Go around and start asking. Again, I'm pretty sure everybody likes their biome. It's really just the demolitionist who hasn't really taken a liking to any specific biome yet. I think we've tried to move him into the jungle and the ice biome, and now the desert, and he doesn't like any of them explicitly, and he doesn't like the forest explicitly either. I just don't know where to put him. Okay, so I overshot the pylon. I meant to go to the pylon. Gives me a good chance to take a screenshot of this neighborhood too. $12? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll go back to that soon. Yeah, no, you like the forest. Yeah. And you like being next to the zoologist. And you like the forest. So you're both staying here. I know the angler likes the ocean. You like the angler. So you're probably gonna stay. Maybe she could move to the desert? We could switch, you know, the demolitionist with the party girl. He likes the ocean. So let's go ahead and try that. We'll try to move party girl in here. And we'll, you know, put the demolitionist by the ocean. Maybe that'll work. Oh, this isn't actually the NPC merchant. Oh, I see. We should wait for that. We should wait for him to spawn in too. This is the... I don't know why there's two different merchant NPCs, now that I think about it. There's this one that spawns in the morning and despawns at night. And then we also just had one that was like part of our NPC list that was permanent. So I don't really know why there's two. They didn't just, you know, replace one with the other one. Whatever. Let's go over here. The demolitionist. Oh, he already moved in. Okay, great. So now we have to wait till nighttime. You know, so they just move into their houses like that. So, in the meantime, let's go ahead and start tearing this down and rebuilding it. Again, we're going to want to keep the chests pretty local. So we'll probably just move those to the desert. Or even, you know, in our little box hotel. I think they should be fine in the desert. There's not like a ton of stuff in here. The most that we have is in these block chests. But pretty much everything else could be moved like probably 2 trips max. So that's fine. And after this, and after we, you know, rebuild the other neighborhood, sorry, just got a brain fart there. Oh, we can go fishing too. I totally forgot last time we got that that cool fishing rod. We could definitely do that at least a few times. Armor. All these are blocks, so we're gonna need like a couple of chests at least. And yeah, eventually I'm gonna go through all this stuff and all these different chests and, you know, clean it up and probably sort it even further than it is now. Like, by this point you've probably noticed all the different kinds of accessories that can show up in the game and all their recipes and everything. You can imagine, you know, once you get further and further into the game, there's going to be lots and lots of every type of accessory, so we're definitely going to need like 5 different chests just for accessories in their different types. Like this one's a swimming accessory, this one's a damage one, this is kind of a utility combat one, this is a ocean, not an ocean one, a water one again, healing, defense, defense, water, offense, defense, or offense, defense, so on and so forth. There's even more that we haven't seen yet, so I'll definitely have to come back at some point and kind of redo this whole system here, but for right now this is all fine. You know what? If we're not going to get that merchant to move back in to our house for whatever reason, we could also just move the party girl into the desert and leave the ocean down a room. It seems like we need 3 villagers, or 2, I guess, in some cases, with that forest pylon. But it seems like all the other ones have been requiring 3 to move in. We could just move the demolitionist back into here and, you know, see if everybody likes each other. If I get that pylon. So yeah, by the time I come back over here, it'll all be moved in and, you know, we'll find out. Oh no, we got the eye. Oh, hold on. If we had enough time, I can do all this and come back. Ooh, glass lamps. Can I use this as some furniture? How do these look? Well, they look. I think they look kind of goofy, to be honest with you. Maybe outside? Yeah, I think they look kind of nice outside. I didn't realize I had these in my chest. Yeah, nice. Deposit all. Deposit all. Oh, I forgot to check about the pylon. We're gonna make one more trip anyways. Yeah, the game still wants me to fight the eye. I'm gonna do this until I kill it. Our next boss is the giant clam. But I think after that is the Eye of Cthulhu, so we're pretty much right there with the progression. It is kind of annoying to go out of order, like to be forced to go out of order like this, but whatever. We get through it, we get through it. I don't know if there's anything we can do to prepare for the Eye of Cthulhu, now that I think about it. We already have a lot of good potion effects, and at this point we can go fishing for a lot more. And, you know, we're just gonna keep our farm going here. So we should eventually be good on plants and everything. So I'm not really sure if we need to do anything special to prepare for the eye. I don't think we do. No. Need to get up to the up to the eye, the progression order. I don't really know what the clam drops, but probably something useful, if I had to guess. That dirt hole right there is annoying. Can't really do anything about it yet. Alright, so everyone's moved in here. You like the desert? I'm gonna throw the biggest party for myself. So yes. Still no pylon though. I can test bombs without creating a graveyard. Alright, but you're still not telling me the pylon though. Alright, well... who else could move then? I know we have the nurse, the merchant, and the arms dealer in the jungle. I know they all like each other. So maybe what we could do, because we already have the jungle pylon, we can move all these guys to the jungle, then move the merchant, the arms dealer, and the nurse here, so that they all, you know, still live together. And theoretically, they could sell us the pylon if they like the desert. You seem fine. Okay, you like the desert too. Great. Desert is terrible for my business. I don't like it. Okay, so you don't like the desert. Oh, we still got the pylon anyways, though. Nice. Alright. Well, I guess that's done. Well, let's just go ahead and move them back where they originally were, so they actually like their housing. We're gonna move hold on. We're gonna move the guide and the party girl and the demolitionist back to the desert. And that should be our desert house pretty much done. Of course, we still need to decorate it and make it look all nice and everything, but pretty much done. A little longer than I expected. I didn't expect to spend about an hour and a half on it, but okay. Guide, party girl, demolitionist. I feel like this painting suits the party girl a little bit, so I'm just gonna move this over here. Okay. Move in. Now we should be free to teleport from here to anywhere else. Because for whatever reason, you need the villagers to be happy in order to buy the pylon. But as long as there's somebody near the pylon, then we can just teleport freely. So that's fine. So now we just have to move our desert house. No, forest house. We just built a desert house, of course. And once we do that and move the pylon, we'll be able to teleport right next to the dungeon. Real nice. Build this up real quick. Now this furniture is going to be annoying because it's going to take up so much of our inventory. But we could just put this in, you know, magic storage until we need it. Alright, let's go ahead and get started.